Alright, well, I'm out here enjoying my wood fire. Thought we'd add on some bug out vehicle action. By the way, this is incredibly light. Didn't have a pound scale on here, but what a neat little product. So, on to communication. This is Motorola's. Fairly new. Got them last year sometime. They are the family band, the FRS or the GMRS. That has a little bit stronger power to them. So they do go, depending on what channel you're on, they will go up to full wattage. They, you know, in flat terrain, you'll get 26 miles. Urban, hilly environment, I'm sort of in the bottom of a valley here. I got 3 miles before it really cut out. I'd like to show you the certain ones, if you can pick that up. That little symbol on top with the extra little waves coming out of the antenna shows you're on a powerful channel. And it depends on which one you're on. But these are pretty much standard nowadays for a lot of communications. They work really well for, you know, keeping up communications with people around you. They will get, you know, all your channels, security channels. They aren't secured. So somebody picks your channel, they're still going to be able to hear you, which is where, you know, your plan comes in. Have your plan, you know, have that plan include places with the names you created. You know, don't talk about going to the Grange Hall, and everyone knows where the Grange Hall is. Don't talk about, you know, specific areas that everybody knows. That's sort of my advice to you guys. You know, if you got meeting areas, you know, give them names. You know, it doesn't have to be Alpha Bravo, you know, some crazy military name. Call it Charlie's house. Call it, you know, the Victory Garden. You know, call it whatever you want. One of the things I want to talk about, though, is the versatility of these guys. And, you know, if nothing fancy were here, you talk about systems of use. And I guess I haven't really thought about it that way, but I probably think about a lot of things in a similar fashion. You know, I try and get a lot of the platforms of flashlights I have using the same batteries. All sorts of stuff. You gotta know how you're going to use the item. And with that, we'll do in another videos. I have these Motorola's use a recharging pack. Now these are set up to pull this charging pack out and run on 3 AA's, which is pretty much what they have inside this pack anyway. So it's going to run on the same voltage. It's not going to have a problem running on regular batteries. But this charging base is nice because I keep it plugged in. It will run. Let me get it turned on here.
Rain. Highs near 60.
Set it to your NOAA.
Forecast for the northern and central Cascades. Tonight, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers.
Those are cloudy, chance of showers. That's pretty much normal. So your NOAA weather band will be able to broadcast. Also, these are set for NOAA Alert. And what NOAA Alert will do is it will turn on the radio. If there's nothing on it, you're not broadcasting anything, you leave this on and you leave it in your charging base. When a NOAA Alert comes on, it will automatically turn this to your NOAA station and start broadcasting. Now I gotta tell you, if you're not used to it, it'll scare the crap out of you at 2 in the morning when you get some advisory coming over that thing. So just be aware when it's on and when it's not, however you have it set. These also come with a sort of a hazard help feature. They do have a small LED flashlight on the bottom, which is enough light to function and find stuff. You know, it's not going to be search and rescue light. The other thing I want to talk to you about, should feel focus. Modern electronics, so many of them nowadays, use this mini USB port. My cell phone uses a mini USB port. So now I automatically have a car charger for my cell phone. That car charger can now charge anything that uses that mini USB device, whether it be your GPS, your radios, what have it. So if I'm out and about, which has happened, and these start getting low, instead of throwing some batteries in it, just plug it in. Plug it into your phone charger, and away you go. And it's that simple. You know, I'll show you another radio I've got and sort of the philosophy of use on it. And not to take anything away from nothing fancy, but never really had any verbiage for the things I do and the way I do them. And if you haven't seen his videos, check out Nut and Fancy. He's probably got 400 and some videos. And they're primarily knife, gun, tactical gear, outdoor skills. He's got his stuff down. And the way he thinks about stuff is, it's important. He sort of encompasses the entire situation. That's where he comes up with his little, acronyms for stuff. It's a good channel. And if you can start thinking that way, I think you'll be better off. And I guess I've always sort of thought that way and didn't really have any acronyms that I made up myself. It's just sort of the way I did things. So you might hear me mention stuff, and just subconsciously I'm probably stealing it from him. Yeah, more videos to come. Sorry, probably joined those clips together. My fire was dying while I was sitting here talking. This is a Midland. This isn't Motorola, but this is Midland Base Camp. And it is, AM/FM radio. It has your no band, but it also does the same radios as a small Motorola's. Has this little antenna, flips up, uses everything. It's a neat little radio. Has USB, your mic in and out. Has a charging set. Does have LED flashlight on the side. So here's one of the things that I really, really love. Is if this is your base camp, see if I can do this one hand, and you do have it plugged in, it is constantly charging one of those battery packs. So you can always rotate them in and out. It will use regular batteries, but you can rotate out battery pack into your radios. Once you plug the other one in, then you're good to go. This does have all sorts of little attachments. It is a dyno. So if you can't plug it in, guess what? Dyno charge your FM radios and your little talkabouts. Just crank that sucker up. You'll get radio. I'll have your weather information, your news information. You'll have a source of light. You'll have a source of charging USB devices. There are a lot of neat little emergency radios, etc. out there. But I think this one takes it to the next level and includes the GMRS bands. And let's see if we can get that right there. Weather in the GMRS, AM/FM, goes from rechargeable to alkaline, light on and off. Has a really nice tuning feature. You know it tuning, all that stuff, and the antenna is really nice. It does have alarm clock, same monitor scan features, the access on top as most radios do. You can push to talk, or it comes with a sling. You can charge it. Let's see, that's freaking out. You can charge it for car charger. It has a bigger sort of police style, almost like CB walkie-talkie that you can attach onto the microphone port here, so you don't have to be near the radio. You can just sort of like, push it like you're talking on a CB. And I've had this for a few years, so I'm not sure I'm sure they're still available out there somewhere. But again, going back to your, philosophy of use, sorry, not fancy, but you got that acronym out there, and so I'm probably going to use it. You've got your survival radio, your flashlight, your radios for communicating to other ones. If this is set up in your area and you've got guys scouting out for stuff, and you're able to just kind of have it hang out and not have to walk around with your own radio. That's why it's called the base camp. But I think it's a really neat feature. I keep it plugged in. If the power goes out, it'll hold its charge, or I'll dynamo charge it. I'll have, not that I don't have enough flashlights, but there's a flashlight on there, and you can charge all your USB stuff by it. So again, get out there and be prepared and get the stuff that you need now, guys.